Hey guys, Jeep and Bubba here, aka Bradley Coron, as given to me by my mother. How you guys doing? I'm actually just a little bit tired tonight. I'm just on day two of doing landscape work like I haven't done in the last, I don't know, 8 to 10 years. But that's why I'm kind of here to talk to you guys tonight. Since I left JCR just about a week ago, I've had a lot of people message me on Facebook. I've had a lot of people reach out to me. I've had some job offers. I've had a lot of people ask me like, "Hey, when are you gonna tell me like why you actually left or what's going on? What happened at JCR? Did you move back to Georgia? Is everything okay? Do you have a house to live in? You're living with family? What are you gonna do? I get you a job. So and so is hiring." I'm flattered that people do care. I do appreciate that, but and I'm flattered that yeah, so many people take their time out of their day just to message me and check in. And I've had a lot of friends and family that are just checking in to say, "Hey, glad you're back in town. Let's get together. You know, um, let's just hang out sometime." But I just want to kind of fill you guys in. So, um, I guess when you work for a good company like JCR and uh, you enjoy your job, if you happen to leave said job, it can raise some alarms to some people, and I understand that. And I didn't really give a great explanation on Facebook the other day. I just kind of put, "Hey, I'm headed back to Georgia. Thanks to everyone at JCR." And the reason I did that is I didn't want to take away anything from JCR. They were so good to me, and I have so many friends and people now that I call my family there, and I just didn't want to discount it by saying, "Okay, well, today's my last day at JCR. Let me tell you what I'm doing with my future." And I know that a lot of people are like, or messaging me about this moment. "Well, we know you're going to work for someone else, or we know that you're going to some big company." And the truth of the matter is, I told myself when I went to JCR that I wasn't. Did nothing against any prior employees or employers or JCR itself, but I just said I'm not going to go back to work um, for another off-road company. It's not anything against them, and not to say that I wouldn't do it in the future, but uh, for let's say I've been in the industry now for 8 years, and since I've got into it, going back to being in Chrysler School where I got my Mopower Cat program at Gwinnett Tech, I knew I wanted to open my own shop, and so I just knew that eventually I'd get to that, and really it was my 5 or 10 year plan, like a mid 30s plan, and I planned on being in Michigan and at JCR for quite a while. Now I have, as some of you know, I have a 2 month old daughter who just means the world to me and my wife, and kids will change things. People told me prior to her being born that she's going to change everything for you guys, and uh, in some ways they're wrong, and in a lot of ways they're right. And wrong, and where they scared me to say, "Oh, she's gonna be so terrible, you're never gonna sleep." Actually, we sleep pretty good, and she's been great. She's been nothing but joy in our lives. Even when she's crying, we're still happy to have her. And but what she did change is my perspective on things, and I just realized that I've taken so much time away from family things, and this was kind of the final straw. I've had family members who had some health issues in this past year, and there's just things over the last 3 years, like birthdays and anniversaries and things like that, that I just haven't been here for. Whether I've been out of state or even when I was in state, I was just busy with the work, doing outside sales or events and things like that. That I just want to be home to take the time to enjoy those things, and especially to do it with my daughter and to raise her around a really great family. And I do have a really great family, a great support system here. I had a great support system in Michigan, but the system that I have here, it's just a lot bigger. I know so many different people and friends and family that that I can trust to watch my kid or to just come over and help me with a project or just to hang out or just to talk. Which again, I had that support in Michigan, but I have it like tenfold here. And I just want my daughter to grow up around her grandparents. We both have great parents, and we just would love to have their influence and them rubbing off on Abby. So the main reason we moved back was family. But with that was obviously if you're gonna move, you need to have a place to live, and you need to have a job to pay for said place to live and food expenses. So me and my wife bought a house in a town called Braselton, Georgia. If you're familiar with Georgia, you know that kind of area. It's pretty close to where I grew up in Buford. It's about 15, 20 minutes away up the highway. And we bought a house. We own it. Our house is currently for sale in Michigan, and we have someone very interested, and they're working that out right now. So hopefully everything works out with that, and that house gets sold, which would be great. And at the same time, so this has been a few months in the making. Honestly, I knew that soon, in June actually, my dad's gonna be retiring, and actually he's gonna be taking a position in our church's ministry. And so with that, my dad has owned a landscape company, a landscape service in Georgia for the last 29 years. He actually started the business in June of 1989 when my mom gave him a mower for Father's Day, tall tire in the rear, push mower, and in anticipation, of him being a father and me coming in July of 1989. And my dad was in real estate, just like my grandfather and my mom now. And he just wanted to be outside all the time. He really just wanted to do something else, something different. So he picked up a few accounts, just push mowing, and then next thing you know, he's push mowing 10 a day. And next thing you know, he's got a crew and trucks. And then 29 years later, he is just worn out and ready to do something different, and has had a great opportunity come across, and so he's going to be accepting that. And my dad reached out to me and asked if I thought I would like to keep the business in the family. And my brother-in-law currently works for my dad, and my brother-in-law has been doing landscaping his whole life, and his father owned a landscape business, so it's kind of just a good match made in heaven. Or I don't know if I'd say heaven, but it's a good nothing against heaven. I'm just saying it's a good match made in the lawn care business. So anyways, we both just grew up doing landscaping. Like I said, my brother-in-law Jacob already does landscaping, and so me and him are in the process of working together to come up with a way to possibly take over my dad's landscape company. And so you'll see that I've been posting some stuff on Facebook and social media just about me doing landscaping. I know that's funny to go from, like being in a really top tier off-road aftermarket place and to just go to landscaping. And been your guy that you can buy bumpers from, or gears in years prior, or whatever. And you see me off-roading and videos and stuff like that. And now I'm doing landscaping. But honestly, it's good, honest work. And it's great to be out from behind a desk and doing work. And I'm going to be moving into more of a position of not only just doing the lawn care and the maintenance, but the bidding and some of the business side of it, which I do enjoy. And I'm an entrepreneur at heart, and I have a lot of ideas. I'm creative, and I get to use those in that. And quite honestly, it's a great segue into what I'm leading up to, is that not only am I going to be doing the landscape business, Wes's Landscape Service, check us out, but I'm starting my own off-road shop. I already have a website available. The company's going to be called Black Bear Offroad. Me and my wife actually have been talking about this for years and kicking around ideas, and did we want to try to invent a part or manufacture or open a shop that does wheels and tires, or do an off-road shop, or how do we want to do it? And so we've been going to events before we were even in the industry, and we're talking about, like, this is what we'd like to do. And so finally the opportunity came. We sold our house in Buford prior to even know we were leaving. We didn't know we were pregnant with our daughter now, but once it's sold, we make a pretty good profit, and there was a little bit of money there, and we just looked at each other and said, hey, let's put that money together, and let's finally start our business. So we started a website, and like I said, the company's called Black Bear Offroad, and the website's blackbearoff-road.com. And there's a Facebook page, and you can see I just added it to my Facebook today. And so there's a lot of information out there. We're going to be doing some events. We're going to be selling a lot online, and we already got some shop space in the works, so we're going to be doing some installation. I've got a couple buddies here, and it's really going to be part-time. And when I say part-time, it's already been full-time, but the installations are going to be like more part-time as far as nights, weekends, that kind of thing. A lot of appointment only stuff. We got plans to build some trucks and some Jeeps and things like that and sell them under like a Black Bear Edition vehicle. So I want to take a moment to just digress, but I don't want this video to come off as cocky, like I'm gonna be doing all this stuff and this is all about me, and this is people are interested, so I'm making this big video, whatever. It's not about that. I just have gotten so many calls and emails and messages that I just kind of want to explain that JCR Offroad is a great company full of great guys who make a great product that I still stand 100% behind, and I'll rep for these guys. I can't wait to see them at G Beach in Daytona this year, and I'm really excited to see them, and they'll always be friends to me, and they make, in my opinion, one of the best, if not the best, off-road bumper in the industry. When you purchase a product from JCR Offroad, you're purchasing it from a company that's based in the U.S., who uses U.S. products and uses U.S. labor. I mean, you've got 30 American guys who work really hard to build something awesome, and the quality shows when you buy it, and just awesome people, and I think it's a great product, and they've set me up as a dealer, and I'm going to be selling their product on blackbearoffroad.com. But I just wanted to know that I did not leave there for anything to do. Actually, it was very difficult for me to leave such a good job with such good people, and they're definitely going to be missed, and I'm already missing them, but I am glad to be home. I am glad to be back and carry on the family name and run the family business, and I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited about my off-road shop, and honestly, my goal is over the next few years to let my brother-in-law more and more take over the family business as I go further and further into the off-road shop. And one of my biggest plans is to use video documentary to show how we started in this little tiny garage and move up, hopefully move and grow over the next few years. And if we fail and fall flat on our face, well, at least we say we tried. And the whole website is all adventure based, and we try to do carry a lot of products for camping and overlanding and even for rock crawling, but just the idea of every single event that you go to is sort of an adventure. And I got some events we're going to be doing. We're doing an event this weekend at GRJ, the ride along, and then Jeep Beach, and then got quite a few others that are coming up. There's a CF event Memorial Day weekend we're excited about in Evansville, Indiana, so check that out. But anyways, if you have any questions, please PM me or ask me. Leave comments below, but you can always get me at you can send me a email at my personal email. If you don't have any other contacts for me, it's just brad.cohron, COHRON, @gmail.com, or you can text me or call me. If you have any questions, those who have asked me, just checked in on me, I really appreciate it. Those have helped me get to where I'm at right now, not only just career-wise, but just moving into this house. Thank you. Thank you to Nitro Gear and JCR Offroad, who both took chances on me and supported me and helped me get to the point that I'm at today. I couldn't have done it without you guys, and I'm just really blessed to be in this position where I am now, and I'm just looking forward to moving forward. And you'll just see more from me if you follow me on social media, on Facebook or Instagram, of just pushing full force into this. And so you'll see a lot of landscaping and a lot of jeeping. Like I say, when I talked about the other day on Facebook, I'm not leaving the industry. I'm also just not quite ready to go into another company. I don't want to be a company jumper, and it has nothing to do with that really even. I just have really wanted to have my own shop for a long time, and thankfully my wife believes in me and is allowing me to take some money that we've made together and put it in that area, and hopefully grow it together. So we're just really excited to see where that goes, and hopefully we'll see you at some events. And if you see anything on the website you like or have any questions, or there's gonna be a lot more product coming. We're actually putting the whole line of JCR on the website beginning of next week. Me and my wife are pretty much doing everything at this point, running it, and that's it. Our main thing at Black Bear Offroad is going to be transparent and honest and upright, and just to be helpful in every way we can. So this is the beginning. just letting you know what's going on. And I do appreciate all the support, the love, and just all my friends and family. You know who you are. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for getting us here. Hopefully we only got the sky's the limit, right? Just move up from here. And one of the things I'm really excited about, probably more than anything, is just to get back to the Jeeping. And when I first got into automotive and started going to Chrysler school, my teacher told me, you're never going to look at cars the same. And I was just the biggest, motorhead, just the biggest automotive enthusiast. I went to a car meet once a week, and he was right. By the end of the 2.5-year course, I was almost tired of vehicles. It was like, I just want to buy a brand new vehicle with a warranty I don't have to work on. And not to say that's how it was with Jeeps, but just when you see them every single day, and you're just involved in it every day, it's exciting to get to communicate with so many great people. And there's a lot of great people in the Jeep industry, but it's nice the last couple of days to take a break, and it's going to be nice to do the landscape work and take a break, and then get to do some wheeling on weekends, and get to do the events that I would like to do, and get to sell the products that I want to sell, and just kind of go after my own brand and own thing, and hopefully everybody enjoys it, and we can do it all for the passion of the adventure. And I think that's what it's all about in off-roading. It's fun to build a vehicle with a purpose. It's fun to go out in the woods or go on a trip with a purpose. And I have a purpose. I like to share that with you guys. Those of you who hung in for this whole video, thank you for watching, and we'll be seeing you.